there's a saying. I don't know if it's a saying, but I think it's like Torah based that it says that Am Yisrael has no Mazal. Am Yisrael is above the Mazal. So how come if Am Yisrael is above the Mazal, how come there's still like poor, like struggling Jews? Like if they're above the Mazal, cannot all of them like become rich through a lot of prayer? Like are they above the Mazal, but just to a certain extent?
Okay, that's a good question. I'll say maybe more on this. So what does it mean that Jews above the Mazal? So one of the explanation what are the meaning of the word Mazal? It's actually constellations. It's signs of the zodiac, right? So every nation, there are 70 nations in the world, and every nation is controlled by some star or constellation of the stars. And above, and this star or constellation of the stars are controlled with this angel. There is assigned to that nation. You understand? And 71st nation is actually Am Yisrael. So, and we don't have constellation because we governed by HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself. You understand? So Mazal meaning what? So these people, these stargazers or whatever they say from olden days, so they were able to look at the stars and see what Mazal, what is going to happen in the future. Was it accurate? So they many times they did not have details, exact details, but many things were accurate. So today we don't have such a knowledge, and even in other nations of the world, but in the olden days, for sure. Like you see the story with Pharaoh. So he said that you're going to die through the. So I mean, in a desert. So it's going to be a lot of blood, right? So and he was true, right? So he was right. He was right that in the desert is going to be a lot of blood. But what blood was it? I'll say just explain. Before we crossed to the Jordan River, when Moshe Rabbeinu died, we said the Shiva and everything, right? Before Yehoshua ben Nun took us to the other side of the Jordan, we had to do the circumcision because all of the 40 years, most of the people, I think Leib did, but all other people did not do circumcision because it was dangerous, this and that, whatever reason was, right? So they must do the circumcision. So it was a lot of blood on that day. Right? If from baby you have a lot of blood, so for adults for sure you have a lot of blood. So did he see blood? Yes, he saw blood, but he did not see details. And same another example, this wife of Potiphar, right? So she said she saw in the stars. She was a very smart lady. So she saw in the stars that Joseph that from her. And Yosef is going to be righteous children, and whatever she did, it was for the sake of heaven, right? In some sense, right? But the truth is, she did not see all of the details. It was from her adopted daughter that and Yosef, right? From this union, they're going to be children. So some things they see where in the stars. So when they say Mazal, that's what they mean. That everything is written in the stars, right? But for Jewish people, there is not such a thing as Mazal. Why? Because we can overwrite our Mazal, right? So like our destiny, we can always overwrite whatever was destined before. You change yourself, you work on yourself, and now you're a different person. So before you were Yitzchak, not such a good guy, right? Promiscuous person. Now you change. I hope there is no Yitzchak here. So now you change and you became a tzaddik. You understand? So this tzaddik, now he deserved a different wife. So before that he deserved to marry, I don't know, maybe doorknob, right? That's all. But now he deserved a big tzaddika, right? So that's why we don't depend on the Mazal, because it means nothing to us. And same is Teshuvah. It's very interesting. So I learned today actually. Very interesting, from Rabbi Gladstein, Shlita, very big rabbi, very young person, but he's so productive in in this teaching, it's unbelievable. I actually learned from him like for many years ago. He produced like every day he would produce 3 videos, like so deep on this different ideas. I had no idea. I asked him, Rabbi, how's it possible? He laughs. He did not answer. He comes from a big lineage, very important lineage, a big Rabbanim, right? Very interesting, right? So he taught us today, very interesting. We actually, one of the class, we started learning his book, preparation for, it's actually on Sukkot, but I think he started from Rosh Hashanah. So he explained there the secret of Teshuvah. So only actually, I did not know this part. You see, I did not know that only Jews have this privilege to do Teshuvah. That's a special gift to the Jewish people, not to the whole world. So meaning what? When a Jew does Teshuvah, the whole record is erased. So if non-Jew does Teshuvah, nothing is erased. Okay, he's forgiven for now, but the record is still there. What is going to be done with that record, I do not know, but only for. Okay, so that's the thing. That's why a Jew is above Mazal. Okay, so it's our destiny. In one of these videos about whether to go to Umani or not. So we're going to say that if you want to be such a holy person, if you want a good judgment on Rosh Hashanah, so work on yourself, change yourself, right? You have 2 promises. So I'm not trying to insult, but like logically, just think logically for a second. You have a promise from a rabbi who lived 250 years ago. Maybe that's what he promised. Maybe yes, maybe not. Okay, so he's going to help you. Maybe not, yes, maybe not. He's called tzaddik. And you have right, because not is everything is up to him. And then you have in Chumash. Right, Moshe Rabbeinu wrote from the words of HaKadosh Baruch Hu that if you're going to follow my commandments, you're going to get all of the blessing in this world and in the next world. Guarantee, signed by HaShem. So why would you go by somebody else, somebody else's opinion, maybe misinterpreted? If Hashem tells you, and he's a true judge and he signed, he stamp his emes, whatever he says, he's going to deliver. And if you try to purify yourself, it says clearly, if a person try to purify himself from Shemaim, he's going to purify me even more. So why would you people trying to use this Mazal, put this Mazal, that Mazal? So for me, it's I have allergy on this Mazal stuff. Okay, of course it's holy practices, but just be holy and that's it. So I'm sure Rav Eliashiv did not do this. All of this. Rav Avadia Yosef Zatzal did not do all of this Mazal. How did they do? They learn Torah, be holy, and that's it. So serve Hashem. The best Mazal, the best Mazal, guaranteed, signed by Hashem. Why would you go to different world, to this dancing with guys? And okay, that's the thing.